This is a site of an early holiday home that was used by the Schischka family from about the 1880s. Some of the interesting things that we've found associated with their use and occupation here include porcelain dolls. Okay, I'll just turn it around so you can see. And part of a child's teepee here. We've got two pieces of a little cup. Other items of interest include this bone toothbrush. They're fairly rare in archaeological sites. And a number of bottles, mostly broken, but you see here an ink bottle and still very well intact. Well, you can see here that the historic layer is about 7 centimetres thick. On top of the shell here, the horseshoe won't give it away. Everything below that relates to pre-European Maori occupation on the site. We've got an interesting structure here. It's the stone foundation and floor of a pre-European Maori cooking structure or house. You can see the outline of the building with the post holes. And I guess it's an unusual structure because Maori buildings are generally made of wood. So this one was interesting because it had the stone floor feature which ran through here. You can see a little bit remaining here.
Well, this is obsidian. It's very similar to glass, but it's a natural volcanic material.
Oh.
And like glass, it has similar properties, so it's very, very sharp, so it's very good for cutting. And it's found in many archaeological sites. Most archaeological sites you'll find it because it's very valuable. And when we look through it in transmitted light, it's different colours, and from that we can tell where it came from. So we've got grey, and that's probably Great Barrier. And then this one's green, and that comes from Mare Island in Tauranga. And all they needed to do was they took a block, struck a flake off it, and you get a very, very sharp edge, sharper than a scalpel blade, or as sharp, and with similar properties. So that material is found everywhere. It was transported and traded to people who didn't have it. This is a flake from an adze, ground, and this comes from, it's called Motutapu Grauwaki because it comes from the island in the Hauraki Gulf. Very strong stone, so unlike that, which is quite weak, so it's good for cutting but nothing stronger, whereas adzes, woodworking tools needed strong, tough materials. Probably using adzes or repairing them on the site, and the obsidian obviously cutting various things. Probably fibre, because they'd have to make a lot of fibre all the time for clothing, fishing lines, etc. Fishing lines would be very appropriate here. So that cutting the flats and stripping out the fibre from within the leaf. So from this material, though it seems pretty humble, we can reconstruct activities that were occurring on the site. And you know, we have an absence of wood, fibre doesn't survive, but these bits of stone help us know that these activities were actually taking place.